Alright guys, welcome back everybody to a brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies video here on the channel, and today is 115 day, so that means we get more news on DLC 2. And what do we know? We were right this whole time. The video made a couple days ago. Here is the map. Guess what? This location specifically is taken from, round of applause, Avalon. Warzone map. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna crack a do for this video because that's what we do. So here is the kind of map we're looking at here, which looks very cool here, and it looks very awesome, honestly. So as you see there, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna zoom in here, and it says Treyarch celebrates the zombies community on one of the favorite days of the year. 115 day is here. January 15th has arrived once again. Actually, I'm gonna zoom this in, aka 115 day for our longtime zombie fans, and we've got plenty of goodies to share this year. Apologies in advance to our international friends, or WOM. 1-15 makes no sense as a date. We don't make the rules. Okay, while everyone at the studio is his head down to polishing new content for season 2 and working with teams across the franchise to improve various aspects of the game. More on that soon. We're taking a moment today to celebrate the zombies community and share some sneak peeks at what we've been cooking up. So looks like we're gonna double gums, double XP everything starting January 15th through the 21st, which starts right now. So let's go. In honor of 115 day, we're dropping the Black Ops 6 version of quad feed for 6 days so everyone can load up gums and maybe hit that prestige before season 2 drops. Now live through 10 a.m. PT on January 21st. We have double gums, double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. And the new map is called The Tomb. There we go. There is the logo there. It looks kind of cool. I'm guessing it looks all right. Not really. The Tomb arrives with season 2. Let's just get this out of the way. We're launching our new zombie map in less than 2 weeks. Surprise. Just after the release of Citadel, Day Morts, and season 1 related, the Tomb drops at the start of season 2 on January 28th. January 28th. I thought it was the 29th, but it's a day before now. After surviving the horrific events at Citadel, Day Morts, Weaver Gray, Carver, and Maya follow Gabriel Craft final words to a nearby excavation site to secure the Sentinel artifact, built in the remains of ancient burial grounds with suspected origins dating back to 2500 BCE. These catacombs went undisturbed for centuries until the early 1900s, and what lies beneath may run deeper than anyone ever imagined. The rumors have it, a British archaeologist by the name of Sir Archibald Fotherington conducted an excavation at the site back in 1908 with grand expectation, although no one can say for sure what became him, and a handful of photographs from his doomed expedition have recently surfaced. And we have this image here. So like I said, I did talk about this in my previous video here on the channel, and I was like, you know what, this is probably going to be like a top area, and then it's going to be like an underground area with caves, so that's why they call it the Tomb. So that makes more sense why we're going down here like this. So we've crafted the Tomb to provide an experience similar to Liberty Falls, by far the most played zombies map in recent years, featuring tighter play spaces with a focus of replayability just like Liberty Falls. We're delivering plenty of side Easter eggs, even a reimagined wonder weapon inspired by our past. That's all we have to say about that for now. As a reminder, every zombie map in Black Ops 6 is a original location built from the ground up for the mode, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a wink and nod here and there. On that note, we are going for something a little more evocative with our Pack-a-Punch camos this time around, and what if we told you of the most iconic SMGs in zombies history was coming along for the ride? Dude, if we get the PDW or those classic weapons from Black Ops 2 or the AN-94, I'm going to absolutely flip my joggers. I'm calling it right now, dude. Oh, dude, I'm getting like Baird vibes from this. Dude, it's a whole underground area. This is awesome. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot read cursive at all. So I'm trying to guess this. The site, Slithering Well, both battle and amaze, I suppose. I shall have to thank Alistair for more than just the contents of this cellar. Alistair, Black Ops 4. Here we go. We have more storyline on that, which is nice. So this looks very cool. Stay tuned for more details on the gameplay content coming to the Tomb and zombies overall in the next week. Season 2 reveal blog. Until then, the Tomb OST awaits. Just in time for the new map release, Treyarch, Owen Metal, Mysterio, Kevin, Sherwood, and the rest of the studio are hard at working finalizing the original soundtrack for The Tomb. Keep an ear out for a full album of instantly at the end of the month. Like many of you, we have found memories from back in the day. We used to tease the next Zombies map Easter egg song in some pretty funny ways. This time around, you won't need to hit the game over screen for a quick hit of what's waiting for you in The Tomb. Any guesses on who your guest vocalist could be? All right, hope this is not copyrighted, but I'm playing it. Okay, Just to be safe, this might be copyrighted, and that looks like it's hardcore music. So I will link this video in the description below in this article. I don't want to play this, so I already played it, but it's gonna be cut out and it's probably copyrighted. Season 2 quality life preview. There's plenty more coming to zombies in season 2, including a fresh batch of quality of life updates that the teams has prioritized. Here's a preview. Challenging tracking and near completion zombies multiplayer. Manually track up to 10 color card challenges and 10 camo challenges per mode to easily keep track of challenges you progressing. I was actually recommending this feature since the game launched. The fact is they're actually now adding this is actually a huge quality of life update, and it's very good for the community to track their challenges. And also the calling cards for people going for 100%er, that's very huge. If you have less than 10 calling card challenges or 10 camo challenges tracked, your nearest challenges to completion will display in those slots instead. This should help players discover and identify challenges that are close to completing. The top tracked or near completion calling cards challenge and camo challenges both appear in the lobby as well as in-game via the option menu. Huge. Co-op pause. In matches where everyone is in the same party, the party leader will now be able to pause the game for everyone to regroup on a strategy or take a snack break during those high round runs. We know this one's been requested since launched, and we're excited to get it with season 2. Let's go. So if you're playing co-op, you can now pause the game because you can only pause the game in solo matches and not in co-op. So now we have the option to pause the game when playing with other people. AFK kick loadout recovery. If a player gets kicked for going AFK in co-op games, now they'll be able to rejoin and restore their loadout. Yes. So I love to see it, unless that player dies before the guy joins or she joins. Separate HUD presets for zombies and multiplayer. At least you'll be able to set the HUD preset settings you prefer for zombies and keep the entirely different setup for multiplayer without having to change in between modes. We wanted to get this one in sooner, but this team needed to refocus on higher priorities as they come up. This is very huge, man. Like all these quality of life updates are very huge, and they're very positive for the community. I'm loving these updates. This is so good. Directed mode stats. Fun fact, as of today, players have put in over 480 million hours into Black Ops 6 zombies. Seriously. Yet, despite that frankly staggering statistics, our total main quest completion rate across both zombies launch maps hadn't cracked 4% before release of the directed mode starting on November 14th. That all changed. Our goal from the start from directed mode was simple: grow the zombies community by guiding new players through the main quest with some guardrails in place so they can experience the storyline and hopefully become lifelong zombie fans. Thankfully, the zombies are promising. Since directed mode went live, our average main quest completion rate has been more doubled, going from 3.38% on November 14th to 8.23% today. This still means over 90% of people who played zombies haven't completed a main quest yet, so our mission continues. But we're proud of these intentional results and excited to welcome so many players into the fold with this new feature onward and upward. So we have a new screenshot here. Okay, fun with Pack-a-Punch names. And now a note from the design department. Adding weapons into zombies can be a lot of work. Aside from the basic setup that every weapon has just get into the game, zombies enhances it even further with the process we know and love. As pack-a-punching for over a decade now, you can now take your weapon to the pack-a-punch machine and pay a hefty fee to give a super science enhancement. Pack-a-punch is so powerful it can be used as a noun, verb, and adjective. After an enhancement like that, it wouldn't seem right to call your weapon by the same old name, so it's lovingly giving a distinct PAP name by the team. After all the setup, tuning, and playtesting is done, it's time to find a name that will embody that spirit of the newly enhanced weapon, or one that might make you chuckle. There's no way to name a weapon, and in fact, we find it best to mix it up so they don't feel too many samey. In the past, names have used things like lead spec, mythology, game lore, super science by back rhymes, and god tier puns, or even something like that just sounds cool, just us at least. Sometimes the PAP name is a little esoteric and you may not know what the significance of it, so today we'll peel back the curtain and show you exactly where a handful of the VO6 PAP names came from. So the Tanto is a Japanese sword and a type with the blade, and the inside curve was used for the kubikuri to cut the heads off dead enemies from a trophies. Badass Goblin Mark II became the Org Mark X2. What's stronger than a goblin? Oh yeah, it makes the numbers bigger. So AS Val becomes as if, which was popular slang in the 1990s. Hopefully some of you have actual memories of this. The Jackal PDW became the embalming. He has the head of the jackal, and the J in PW is one way to write his name. So Agent Egyptian, I was right. The GS45 became Sally and Forth, and relative of the OG duo from Black Ops 1. These 45 Sallies for to meet the enemy head on. The Marine SP becomes the Bakinawa is a mythical Philippine moon dragon. Except XM4 becomes Ixter, Meester, and back in a new name. Sometimes weapons that have appeared in previous zombie games with our will get a new similar name to reflect the different tunings. XMG becomes Xenon Matter. Granulator, another Backernin. I never heard of that. Related to the XM4's Xenomatter from a BO4, since the weapon is the same family as the XM weapons. If you didn't know, now you do. The AK-47 becomes Rasputin Rebuke. Another is a series of Rasputuns. It's hard to get rid of the guy. GPR-91 becomes Geomade. The Geomighty 41. A Geomighty is the scientific name for a Go Fire. This one is a pretty deep cut. The Sarkov 7.62 becomes the Sarcophagus. The Sarcophagus KV62. The Sarkov is the root word of sarcophagus, and we're not being sarcastic. The AK-973 becomes the AOK 5x5 AOK 5x5 means you're receiving a clear radio signal. Sigma 28 becomes or not 28, or the 28 or not 28. That is the question. He becomes the He-315 him. He's him. The P21 becomes AOK Penthesis. Penthesis is the personification or the rods, and DK, another deep biology cuts. The Grekova becomes Kreka and Toa. Grekova isn't just a caldera in Indonesia. I knew that was the word, but I just want to make sure I was right. You know, the ACG-89 becomes Mamune's protection. King's Mamu wished to become a dragon to protect his people. The shotgun can use dragon's breath to protect you. Boom. SBD becomes Shadow Vile Demon, like a shot out of nowhere. Also just a badass name. Tharsadine, model 23 becomes Scramjet, model 3200. A Scramjet is a powerful type of jet engine, much like the reimagined weather weapons. The DR-11 Beam Smasher becomes a super iconic crusher, using sound and light to penetrate your soul. And seems like we have some Welcome Home Abby. Call of Duty Next 2024 feels like just yesterday. Depending on who you ask around here, your life size, a smoke breathing Guinness World Record, a breaking Abomination was the star of the show. After trekking across the country from DC to LA, spending a few months comfortably in storage and being able carefully hosted piece by piece through our bay windows, our girl Abby is now safely home with us at the studio. Here she is in all her glory, supported by extremely sturdy steel. Bam. And here we go. Look at that. Nice little Abomination with Samantha Maxis. And we have that one guy from that one season. Celebrating the zombies community. As a tradition, we put out the call your best artwork, cosplay creations, and celebrations. And the community didn't disappoint. Here's just a quick selection of some of your favorites from this year. So we have Little Bit of Falls with the Abomination. We have some perk machines, which is called Feature Me. All the perks: Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Juggernaut, Deadshot Daiquiri, Quick Revive, PhD Flopper, Melee Macchiato, Elemental Pop, and we have a Deadshot Daiquiri. Wait, is that Deadshot Daiquiri? Tombstone and Speed Cola. Well, that's the perk you can see through walls. I forgot the name of that perk. My Shadows of Ever poster for 115 day. Nice. It looks badass. We also have, believe it or not, Shadows was released a decade ago. Build yet? Nope. Here's some art that I did over the past year for YouTube thumbnails. Looks very nice. I like it. Some of the artwork that I'm very proud of, I have made. Pretty cool, pretty cool. With some more artwork here, looking very nice. You can actually go to the tweet and actually look at these in full picture. Oh, we have the worm from Modern Warfare 3. That's dope. We have a cosplay, Revive, another perk. Another cosplay here. We have a ray gun. That is pretty dope. We look like, is that the Revelation symbols? Or like the Shadows Evil symbols? We have the ray gun. We have, oh my god, it looks so dope. Hell yeah, dude. Origins is one of my favorite maps. We have the staffs. That is so dope. Let's go. So in here is an incredible fan-made version of the Staff of Ice, which we are definitely not highlighting for any particular reason other than the quality of the game craftsmanship on display. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, are this... I get it. I get it now. Okay. So this dig site is an excavate. Since this dig site map is located in the same area that Origins is, this makes sense why the staffs would return. I don't know if I don't know if it's just the ice staff in particular, but it could be all the staffs. We don't know. So I'm guessing, I don't think it's gonna be just the ice one, but never know. Thank you. Before we wrap the things up, thank you for all the well wishes during this ongoing wildfires that have impacted the lives of so many of our colleagues, friends, and family members here in the Southern California. These are truly unpredictable, unprecedented times, and the full scope of the damage is still unfolding. Many of these worst effects areas are mere miles from our studios, then no predicting. When these fires can be fully contained, our hearts go out to everyone who lives, have been changed forever by this tragedy. This too shall pass. And with that, thank you for everyone here at Treyarch. Thanks for playing with us for all these years. Thank you for your creativity and contribution, and thanks for helping to make zombies into something truly special from humble beginnings. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you online. All right, that was everything. Okay, so let's see if there's any leaks. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That's been our new news for the next upcoming second zombies map coming to Black Ops 6 Zombies, which is DLC 2, which is called The Tomb. I'm really excited to see what this map unfolds, and we'll be getting a new map within the next 2 weeks. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.